No way, bro. Welcome back to the Chico MMA channel. And now that we're in Misfit Series 5 Fight Week, I can't say I didn't expect this to happen, but I definitely didn't want it to happen. It came out yesterday on Monday that NNA Productions, his visa to get into the UK had been declined 5 days before the fight was meant to take place. So, pretty much what that means is he can't fight no more. The fight was canceled between him and Walid Sharks, and it sucks because look, this is one of the fights I was really looking forward to in that card. Not even mainly because it wasn't really gonna be a competitive fight, let's be honest, but we wanted to see that Walid Sharks win. We wanted to see him get the win. We wanted to see just his fight in general. There was a lot of hype, a lot of trash talk, and it's a very fun fight. And whoever won or whoever lost, the outcome itself was gonna be big, and it was gonna be maybe even flashy. It was gonna be exciting, fun. This entire fight, it had everything. But just 5 days before the fight was meant to happen, NA Productions, his visa gets declined, and now he can't show up to the UK, and he can't show up to the fight. As a result, that's about to happen in 5 days. And this guy down here, he had his own take. Maybe you should have sorted that out before you knew you were gonna fight in the UK. By that he means the visa, which he's right. If you know you're gonna fight in the UK, why don't you have your visa to the UK with you? Why don't you have that checked out? I feel like if you know you're gonna do something, you gotta make sure you're actually gonna do it, or else it looks like you probably have a built-in excuse just in case it doesn't happen. Because come on, you could have sorted this out way longer ago when you knew this fight was gonna happen, and when you wanted to get on Misfits Boxing first, like many months back, you could have gotten yourself the UK visa then if you really wanted this. But now all of a sudden, okay, you're gonna apply just a week before the fight's meant to happen, and lo and behold, it gets declined. Oh no, what do we do now? You can't fight now. You can't go to the UK to fight. You knew you were gonna fight in the UK, and you didn't even try to get your visa. You put in the bare minimum effort, and this was very possible. You knew this was likely to happen, and I mean, you went through with it anyways. Now you missed the opportunity. You missed the big fight. Even though you were probably gonna not win, it was still gonna get your name out there. This was something you wanted to do. You were talking all the trash, all the smack. You wanted this fight. You wanted a fight on Misfits, and now I don't know, man. It's just this whole situation's weird, but we do have a replacement opponent. It has come out on the DAZN official website that Walid Sharks' replacement opponent is A Pap. I don't know who this guy is, but it should be interesting to see how he performs on Misfits. So that's pretty interesting. If we look at the card lineup here, Jay Swingler and Nick Lamau, that is the headliner, the main event. The co-main event is now Dean the Great versus Puli Arif for Dean the Great's Misfits lightweight title. I don't know. Dean the Great has a lightweight title. He won the super featherweight title against Walid Sharks, but I don't know about the lightweight title. I don't know why they're switching weight classes here, but I guess it is what it is. King Kenny versus Ashley Raksu is now the featured bout. And also there's of course the tag team match, Ashley Webb versus AJ Bunker for the vacant flyweight title, Ginty versus Halal Ham, and then it's Walid Sharks versus APAP. This fight is way too low down in my opinion. In my opinion, you should have put this fight before the tag team or right after the tag team. Right before or right after. I feel like that was the perfect placement. You had it really good before the whole pullout. It was just, this card was really nice, and now it is kind of weirdly sorted out now, but it's still good. It's still a good card, and I'm still looking forward to it. I just think if you want to push Walid Sharks, you should put him higher up in the card, because you do want to push Walid Sharks. I know that, and everybody else wants Walid Sharks to be up there, a real contender, like a real big name, so that Dean the Great versus Walid Sharks, the rematch, is the biggest rematch yet. And I don't know, man. I think you should at least push him up one or two fights, at least. But yeah, Temple Arts versus Godson is still the card opener, which I think is a smart move as well. Heavyweight bout there, that's a good one. And yeah, live March 4th, Saturday, and And then A Productions pulls out of the event, but the card is still remains intact. The fight, Walid Sharks, is still fighting on this card, even though the guy that he's fighting is, 4 days notice replacement. It's still going to be a fun fight and a fun card.